in the good old United States of America is expensive, and costs are increasing even as the US has one of the highest maternal mortality rates in the developed world. It's a sad situation. But I want to look at a beautifuler side of birthing. Whether for a human or for another mammal, the physical birthing process of a new life, right, is one of nature's most beautiful processes. And it's also one of the most dangerous. What if childbirth, though, is the perfect analogy for transforming our stories with money? And I don't think you have to have given birth to understand the power of this analogy. But you do have to approach the transformation of your story with money with wisdom so that it won't be dangerous, right? And so that you can experience the beauty of the transformation. Welcome to the FIFE Movement. I'm your host, Amanda Neely. This is the only movement that helps our generation create our unique, feminine, and entrepreneurial path to financial independence. In nature, there are special moments of transformation that, if they lasted, might result in death, but because they are temporary, they bring new life. And one such special moment is childbirth. You don't have to have given birth to a child in order to know it's unsustainable. It would kill the mother if it lasts too long, and possibly the child as well. But once the labor is done and the delivery is complete, a new life is in the world. And beyond that, the mother just doesn't return to homeostasis right away. She has this flood of hormones that help her forget the pain and bond with her child. She is a new person as well because of this special moment of transformation that she went through. Even if the child is taken away, her body has changed, her brain structure is different, and she has had this new experience that has made her a different person. Now, I had glorious visions of giving birth. I had read Ina May's book and dreamed of natural birth. And I was certain I would find beauty in the moment despite any pain. But things ended up going the opposite way for me. My son was late in making his arrival, so I had to be induced. And 24 hours into the process, I'd only dilated 5 centimeters and I was not making any progress. Plus, my son's heartbeat was super irregular. I had chosen a hospital and a midwife with a super low C-section rate. I had, put my birth plan together, but I found myself on the way to an emergency C-section. And I was very angry that things were not going according to my birth plan. I'm a planner. I had my mindset and it didn't go right as I thought it would. But I'll never forget the moment I finally got to hold my son. He looked up at me and I was in love. I knew those new hormones were rushing in despite not having given birth naturally. Nature still found a way through doctors and nurses and through me and my son to create this beautiful moment post-transformation and part of the continued transformation, right? I tell this story because we can look at money in the same way. It doesn't always go according to our plans, but there are moments when transformation is possible and beautiful. And if we want to transform our stories with money, there will likely be a period of intense labor. Hopefully not as intense as giving birth to an infant, yet the intentionality, the preparation, the expectation, and the resulting joy can be very much the same. I'm not talking about the months or years surrounding retirement. Those are a special moment. But I'm also talking about moments like when you're finally making a decent salary and you're ready to decide what you want to do with it. Or when you finish the 4th trimester and you look at your 4-month-old and say, I better do something to make sure I can provide for this kid's future. Or when you look at the business you run and you realize it isn't working for you, but you resolve to figure it out and make it work for you. There are so many of these critical moments ripe with the possibility of special transformation that can bring something new into the world and increase your joy. My encouragement to you today is to consider what sort of critical moment ripe with possibility lies in front of you? What sort of baby bump, money baby bump exists that's waiting to go through transformation. I mean, we're in the year 2020 when this podcast is being released, and this year has been a series of critical moments and opportunities for special transformation. And there are some critical moments lying ahead of us as well. This special transformation, these things are ready for your intention to bring them into reality. I also believe on the other side of these kind of special moments and these transformations lie great joy for the person you become and for the impact that makes in the world around you and how that, furthers your joy, that there's lots of things, right? But remember, just like childbirth, this process can be dangerous, especially if you draw it out, you make it overcomplicated, you don't have the right people that you can trust to help guide you along, right? The midwives, right? I definitely recommend involving others in your transformation to be sounding boards and resources, to be your money midwives. When it gets dangerous, you'll be really glad they're in the room to intervene, much like a midwife would intervene if things got dangerous to, turn the situation around, turn the baby around, right? And I'd consider it an honor and a privilege to talk with you and share whatever resources I can to aid in your transformational moment. If you're in one of those right now, or if you'd like to be, right? You've got this baby bump and you want to see it transform and breathe new life and bring more joy. Please reach out to me at amanda@fifemovement.com. That's my email, or through fifemovement.com. You can get connected with us there too. In the meantime, thanks for joining me and connecting with the FIFE movement. I hope we get to connect as well soon. As you go about your day today, though, remember, wealth is coming your way, and your quest is to prepare for using it well. For more tips on how to prepare, be sure to subscribe. To connect with the community, visit fifemovement.com. And if my gift has helped you, please pay the gift forward by sharing this content with a friend. My gratitude in advance. To help this video be seen by more people, please hit the like button, and we invite your feedback in the comments too.